Hello grade 2 students, welcome to your science class. In this video, we will be discussing about a state of matter, solid. Our objective in this lesson is to observe the pattern that a solid is a state of matter that gives its shape. Here are some examples of solid objects. These buildings have their own shapes. Their shapes don't change, so these are solid. This truck has its own shape. It gives its shape even when you move it. It's a solid. And this chair has its own shape. It won't change shape unless you do something such as cut, bend, or break it. So it's a solid. Here are the structures of solids. First, retain a fixed shape. An example of a solid is a ball. The shape of a ball is a sphere. No matter where you place the ball or even if you let it bounce or roll it, its shape remains. It also has fixed volume. Volume is the amount of space an object takes up. Just like the shape, no matter where you place an object, the amount of space it is taking up won't change. And solids do not flow easily. Unlike water, solid objects do not flow easily. If you pour a cube from a container to another, it might slide or roll, but not flow. The particles of a solid are in a fixed position, and there is little space between the particles. Particles of a solid. A particle is the smallest possible unit of matter. Matter is made of tiny particles too small to be seen. The particles look like this in a solid. The shape and volume of a solid stay because the particles are packed closely together so they do not move around. A solid will change shape only if forced. For instance, if it is broken, cut, or bent. If you look around, you can find many examples of solid objects. Not all solids are hard. Solids can be soft like a cotton ball. Here are some examples of soft solid, sponge, and pillow. Can you think more examples of soft solids? Now let's see if you have understood the concept of solid as a state of matter. What is a solid like? It gives its own shape. It won't change unless you cut, bend, or break it. Or its shape changes when you move it. Have you thought of the answer now? If you answered, it gives its own shape, you are right. And if you also answered, it won't change unless you cut, bend, or break it, you're right again. If you got the answers, it means you have understood the lesson. To wrap up the lesson, a solid is a state of matter that gives its shape and has fixed volume. Good job, everyone. Thank you.